You don't need another dopamine hit or boring routine. You need your edge back. Because when you lose that, no success feels like enough. Most founders try to outgrind the emptiness. They call it hustle, but it's really escape. My name is Chris Call. I'm the co-founder of Extreme Resilience. In this video, I'll show you the 4-step hero framework I use to turn burnout into power, so you can actually feel dangerous again on purpose. You built a business to create freedom in your life. Now you're trapped, working 60-hour weeks, maybe even more, running on caffeine and adrenaline, pretending it's drive, even though you know your body's breaking down. But you still tell yourself, just one more quarter. Here's the truth. You can't scale a business from an empty tank. I empower high-performing founders to take back their life, rebuild their edge from the inside out. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to reset your system, turn burnout into fuel, and get dangerous again on purpose. Most people are waiting for purpose to show up like a lightning bolt, that moment of clarity that suddenly makes everything make sense. But purpose doesn't work like that. You don't find it, you build it through disciplined, aligned action and choosing resilience every day. Clarity doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. And if you've lost your edge, it's not because you've lost your talent. It's because you stopped feeding the foundations. Your health, your focus, your relationships, your growth. When those 4 collapse, so does your sense of direction. You don't need more motivation in your life. You need a rebuild, not from willpower, from systems. Purpose lives at the intersection of 4 domains, what we have coined the hero framework: health, earnings, relationships, and opportunities. If even one of these is broken, the entire system suffers. Health, your foundation, your energy, focus, and physical resilience. If your body's inflamed and exhausted, your mind can't perform. Your brain's inflamed. Earnings, your ability to create value and sustain purpose. Purpose without income is just a hobby. And then relationships, your support system, and emotional resilience. Isolation kills clarity, drive, and perspective. And then opportunities, your capacity to grow and take risks. Burnout blinds you to what's right in front of you. When you rebuild all 4, you stop chasing balance and start building momentum. A lot of high performers think the answer is just more discipline. Push harder, sleep less, grind more. But discipline without alignment is just burnout without a better work ethic. You can be the most disciplined person in the room and still feel empty. If you're not aligned with your values, purpose isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things in the right order. That's why the hero framework starts with health, before earnings and relationships and opportunities, because you can't rebuild on a broken foundation. Here's the shift that changes everything. You don't wait for purpose to find you. You own it. That's our company motto. I literally have it tattooed right here on my arm. It's a constant daily reminder. Owning your purpose means taking full responsibility and accountability for your health, your energy, your relationships, and your growth. It's saying, I'm not a victim. I'm the operator and I'm rebuilding. This isn't motivational fluff. It's tactical, because when you start operating from ownership, the chaos stops ruining your life. That's the mindset that separates men who stay stuck from the ones who reclaim their edge. Look, if this is landing, it's probably because you felt that slow fade, focus slipping, energy flat, no real fire left. That's exactly what I help men fix inside the Hero Transformation Program. It's 90 days to rebuild for founders who've lost their edge. If you're ready to stop leaking potential, the link is below. Let's get you dangerous again. As a business owner, you're the operator, the lifeline of your company. And if you're operating at half capacity, your business, your team, and your family all pay the price. Most entrepreneurs aren't lazy. They're exhausted. Stress is high. Sleep is poor. The body's inflamed. Emotions unstable. And the lack of resilience shows up everywhere. Missed opportunities, lost revenue, strained relationships, a slow erosion of purpose. I know this personally. I've been there, running 100 miles an hour, burned out, inflamed, running on fumes, but I rebuilt, and it completely changed the trajectory of my life. Here's the truth. Your health is your business. If your body and mind are breaking down, so will your performance, your decision-making, your growth. Sniper teams don't accept weak links. Neither should you. If you want to lead at the highest level, you need energy, clarity, and resilience on demand. That's why we created Hero Transformation, the last program you'll ever need. Not a quick fix diet, not a random workout challenge, a holistic system for life and business. And you're not doing it alone. I myself am a certified nutritionist, personal trainer, and I'm also the co-author of our book, Founder Hero, A Holistic Path to Purpose-Driven Success, where we talk about all these tools and resources in our program. It's on Audible, it's on Amazon. My co-founder and CEO is James Artman. He's a former Army Ranger sniper with 2 combat tours in Iraq. He rebuilt himself from burnout, PTSD, TBI to peak performance using functional health and everything we teach in our program. And leading the physical edge of our program is Alex Rogers. He's a former US Navy SEAL. Now he's our head trainer and a professional combat jiu-jitsu fighter. Alex bridges the discipline, intensity, and accountability of special operations directly into this program. We're all certified personal trainers and resilience coaches here to take our clients to the next level by pulling the easiest lever first. your health. Now again, HERO stands for the 4 domains of resilience: health, earnings, relationships, and opportunities. We built our 9-step system around these domains to give you the exact roadmap to rebuild your capacity as a leader. Step 1 is clarity and goal setting. Identify bottlenecks, define your mission, and learn the holistic approach to resilience. Step 2 is mental resilience foundations. Develop self-discipline, emotional control, and tactical focus using Stoic frameworks. Step 3 is physical resilience foundations. Anti-inflammatory nutrition, sleep, optimization, and recovery protocols for peak performance. And then step 4 is resilient relationships. Rebuild connection, boundaries, community through a 30-day network challenge, and HERO circle. Step 5 is spiritual resilience. Define your purpose code and align your values with your actions. Step 6 is healing and emotional recovery. Address anxiety, fatigue, shame. Regulate your nervous system for sustainable calmness. And then step 7 is performance thinking. Apply mental models for decision-making, clarity, and confidence. Step 8 is nutrigenomics and autophagy, DNA-based nutrition, fasting protocols, and gut-brain optimization. And then step 9 is sustainment integration, using the HERO toolkit for peak energy checklist to keep your results for life. This system works because it attacks every weak link holding you back. When we set out to build a program to help individuals experience increased resilience in life to become the best version of themselves, it was abundantly clear that it would require a holistic approach in order for it to be truly effective long-term. By including everything required to create real, lasting change in one place, our clients are rest assured that by sticking to the program we've laid out for them, that there isn't a missing piece to the puzzle that they will need to go searching for once they've completed the HERO transformation program. And look, I'm not just a co-creator of this program. I'm the walking customer avatar for it. Before I decided to go all in on my health, my entire life was collapsing around me. I consistently self-sabotage relationships. I pushed people away that truly loved me, but it was because I didn't know what I know now. A man's purpose is the most important thing in his life. Through my own self-discovery and transformation, I came to this realization, and this is directly from a LinkedIn post I wrote a while back. I'm going to share the latter half of this post, but here it goes. Discipline is not the enemy. Pain is not the enemy. Both are invitations to become who you are meant to be. Lean in. That's where the real work is. That's where you grow. This post came from a conversation with my co-founder, James Artman, around the topic of pain fueling purpose. Pain creates discipline. Discipline is self-love. Self-love is self-care. Self-care creates growth. Growth creates transformation. And transformation creates self-fulfillment. And self-fulfillment gives you purpose. Pain could come from anything. It could come from losing an ex-girlfriend or a breakup or an ex-fiance. It could come from the death of a close friend or a parent. When I was 26, I actually lost my dad really suddenly, right in front of me. It wrecked me. But in the moment, I didn't really have the opportunity and the choice really to feel the pain and cope with it in a healthy way. I was the next man up. His death was tragic and I still miss him every day, but it was a catalyst for my own growth. What I'm saying is use that pain as your own rocket fuel. The HERO framework teaches you how to be more emotionally resilient. When I rebuilt my operating system using the exact HERO principles I now teach, everything changed. We start with health first because it is the easiest lever to pull. A major part of our program is based around Stoicism. At the most fundamental level, Stoicism is just the ability to understand how to separate the things you can control and the things you can't. Right now, I'm 2 weeks out from my first natural men's physique bodybuilding show. I can run a 5-minute mile, a 5:45 mile with a vest on, and finish Murph in under 38 minutes. I'm not saying this to one up anyone and be arrogant. I'm saying it because if you're watching this, you can do that too, and everything in your life will change. My energy, focus, and confidence are at an all-time high, not because I found a secret hack, but because I built resilience from the ground up. That's the same blueprint we give every client, so they can feel this way too. And why it works? Our clients consistently report energy restored in weeks, 10 to 20 pounds of inflammation gone, focus, confidence, clarity they haven't had in years, stronger leadership, better relationships, more business growth. It's not a band-aid, it's not a diet, it's a blueprint for life. The final system you'll ever need to fall back on. And we just leveled it up even further. Every new client we work with starts with a 14-day trial, so you can experience the process before fully committing. Plus, we've added a full in-house medical team before we create your health plan. We run state-of-the-art blood panel testing, and our in-house doctor can virtually prescribe medical-grade pharmaceuticals and supplements to make your health journey seamless, so your transformation is medically supported from day one. Most men wait until everything breaks, their health, their focus, their relationships, before they start rebuilding. You don't need to wait for that. I built the HERO transformation because I lived it. The burnout, the loss of purpose, the rebuild. If you're done pretending you're fine and ready to lead with clarity again, book a call below and we'll walk you through our resilience audit, a full diagnostic of where your energy, focus, and purpose are leaking. Well, we have coined your resiliency deficiencies and show you exactly how to rebuild them in 90 days. This is how you take back control of your life, your business, and your mission. This is how you get dangerous again. I'm going to leave you with one of my favorite quotes. That's by Confucius. We have 2 lives. The second begins when we realize we only have one. If you really want to start living a fulfilling life to your highest potential, health is literally the easiest lever to pull. Thanks for watching. If I can help just one person from this video live a better and more purposeful life, making this video was totally worth it to me. Have a great one.